What's up, guys? Welcome back to Milliken Fishing. Very excited right now. I got about a half chub and I'll show you right now why exactly. That's why, right there. No, honestly, I don't mean to blow this out of proportion, but I literally have over $1,000 worth of fishing tackle sitting right there. Stuff I've never seen before. Awesome things I've been wanting for a long time that I finally pulled the trigger on. All for a trip coming up this weekend. I'm so freaking excited. By the time you see this video, I'll probably actually be there posting from the boat. Hopefully we have enough Wi-Fi to make that happen. Anyways, we're doing an unboxing tonight. Like I said, over $1,000 worth of fishing tackle. We got rods, reels, swim baits, crankbaits, clothing. We're going to get going on it right now. I'm not going to make you wait much longer. Of course, we got Evan Williams and a splash of Diet Coke. Evan Williams supports bass fishing, and so I feel like you should support them too. Decent whiskey too, for the cheapest stuff you can buy almost. Anyway, let's get to the unboxing. To be honest, I don't even know what to start with. So we're going to start with some fan mail. This is from Don. I think Don was going to send me a couple jigs to use, and so I want to check them out. So it looks like Don sent me 4 jigs, 4 different colors. Pretty sweet looking jigs just from looking at them right now. And this is a cool thing too, you know, I have like 5 or 6 different molds now with different jigs to make. This is actually one I don't have. You know, I don't use this many different colors, as bright of colors in a lot of my jigs. And these have rattles on them. I don't use rattles on a lot of my jigs. At the same time, this is friggin' awesome. This completely opens up my mind. It makes me want to think that, you know, it's an archy head like that, so it'd be a really good skipping jig, really good all-around jig you can drag. Kind of like the 6 Sense Divine jig, the hybrid jig. Looks like it's got a good hook on it. It's got a bunch of different good colors. You see me this, like a Cumberland craw, black and blue, peanut butter and jelly with some orange in it, a little rusty, and rusty type craw, completely red and brown. So it looks like super good colors. Thanks a ton, Don. I appreciate it. I will definitely be sure to get these to good use. Awesome looking jigs. It looks like it would skip awesome. So, you know, I fish a lot of lakes with docks on them, so I'll be definitely putting these to good use, especially in this muddy water with these rattles on them. Look at their really well, high quality made jig. Thanks a ton, Don. Any of you guys want to send me anything to unbox or anything, feel free at all times. You know, you can send me something like fishing tackle or whatever. You make your own stuff. I'd love to look it over and then tell you what I think, to be honest. And if you want to send me some hilarious stuff, that'd be great too. I'd love to see that just as much. You know that. I'm all about the whiskey unboxings and having fun with this. This isn't something you can take too seriously. Just trying to catch a bunch of fish, share tips with you guys, and have a great time while doing it. Alright, next box looks like it's from Pier Fishing. And here's what we got in this one. Green bubbles for packaging. That's it. That's all I got now. Got fishing lines. So we got our 100% fluorocarbon and 20-pound test, 15-pound test, 17-pound test, and of course, that's it. Some Berkeley Fusion flipping hooks. I've been a huge fan of these. Actually, I don't get that good a deal on these or anything, but this is a great straight shank flipping hook. I've had a ton of success with these. The keeper on them is awesome. It wears out after about 20-25 fish, which is better than most in the market, but it's awesome until then. Huge fan of these. They got a really stout, sharp hook, but not too stout. And then I love this Trilene 100% fluorocarbon. I've had great luck with this stuff forever. You know, I love the canine fluorocarbon for my moving bait and stuff where I want a little bit of stretch. But for the stuff like flipping and dragging football jigs, stuff like that, where I don't want as much stretch, Trilene 100% fluorocarbon. I've caught like every fish on it the last probably 7 or 8 years. Awesome stuff. Alright, this one I'm pumped about. This is from Uploaded Fishing, Shaye Baker. You know, if you guys haven't had a chance to check out what Shaye's doing over at Uploaded Fishing, especially if you do a lot of filming yourself and are interested in that sort of thing, go over there and check it out. Shaye gives away prizes every single month from several different sponsors of the series for uploading the best possible content. It doesn't necessarily have to be the biggest bass, but the best video editing, the best production value, everything. You can vote on it too, so feel free to go give your input at uploadedfishing.com. And so a couple videos this year is wearing uploaded clothing is to get the prize, and so Shaye sent me some sweet uploaded fishing gear. Looks like we got a nice flat bill hat. Give that a try. course, you know I love hats. I'm addicted to them. I've got like 30 hats. Oh, and it fits fantastic. I'm going to wear it the rest of the video. Boom. Thanks, Shaye. Looks like we got a hoodie, Uploaded Fishing hoodie. Real nice, high quality hoodie. T-shirt. Uploaded Fishing on it. That's a real sharp looking t-shirt. Fish Film Win, that's the deal, like I said. And actually, first prize, guy won it last year, is a 19-foot Triton. Fully rigged Triton boat. Awesome deal. Just for videotaping your catches and doing a little bit of editing on them, it's an awesome deal. I hope I can be that person this year. So we got a black shirt too. So awesome. I'll definitely be wearing these this weekend when I go out of town. Thanks so much, Shaye. It really means a lot you sent that to me. I'm serious, man. But I think what you're doing is awesome for the sport. This is a great way for people to see a new way of kind of like an online tournament, different way that you can help promote the sport and promote fishing to all different ages, and that's what this is all about. Props to you, Shaye Baker. Alright, I don't know if you've heard of this company. It's called 6 Cents Lures. I'm not sure. I think they make crankbaits or something. So I went ahead and I hit up Casey. I was like, dude, send me some baits. I gotta have some baits for this weekend. So I went on and made a purchase. I was like, I'll be needing some lipless baits. You know, the fish will be pre-spawn. It'll be perfect. So I made that order, and that's what this box right here is. Everything is always super, super neatly packaged from 6 Cents Lures, and like always, it came 2 days after I ordered it. What I got from them, a ton of these Quake crankbaits. You know, these are the new liftless crankbait from 6 Cents Lures called the Quake, and it comes in 2 different sizes right now. So one size is 5/8 of an ounce, the other size is 7/8 of an ounce. So it's got a ton of great thump to it. And I'll take one out and show you. I'll just take this one out right here. It's actually, the reason it's got more thump than any other lipless crankbait in the market, it's actually got 2 flat sides there on the top. So it's got really loud rattles and a really hard thumping action. So it's almost like a cross between a lipless bait and like a real hard thumping, wide wobbling crankbait. Obviously both of those 2 types of baits are killer baits. So I got them in several different craw killer baits, and then like an opaque shad. This is the 4K shad. Then this guy right here is in like a chrome shad pattern. And then I got a bunch more of the smaller size. You know, you got another crawdad color in the spring, same type of chrome shad pattern. 4K shad again. And then I think that's Shad Crunch right there. Really cool looking color I wanted to try out. Then of course, you know, this is like my favorite bait I've been using a lot lately in my videos. I've caught a ton of fish. This Provoke 106X, specifically in the Ghost Pro shad. I know they're all like sold out around here, so I appreciate you guys for watching my videos and going and purchasing these at the local Shields. Online too, great place to buy them. You know, Tackle Freaks will have them here coming soon. Of course, the 6 Cents website if you want any of the different colors. It's my favorite jerkbait. Not just saying that, it really is. It's a great bait. And of course, if you get any loose baits from 6 Cents Lures, like their peg stoppers or jigs or anything, they package them up real nice. I got some peg stoppers. These are my favorite peg stoppers. I'll use them punching this weekend. They just flat out stay on the line and don't move better than any I've used. And of course, some jig heads, and those are screw lock swim jig heads in a couple different sizes that I want. You know, I actually make my own chatterbaits with those. Everyone loves the Z-Man chatterbait. Everyone's looking for that new one by Brett Height that came out by Evergreen. I can make a better chatterbait than any of those. I promise you that. It catches more fish. I will go ahead and do a video on how to make your own chatterbait that's the best on the market if you leave a comment and want that down below. So go ahead and comment down below. Anyways, like I said, we got 2 packages from 6 Cents Lures. We got all of these lipless baits and those jerkbait and swim jigs and stuff. But I decided, you know, I better have some flipping jigs too. So I went ahead and got a hold of Casey again, made another order. First of all, cold front, so got some of these awesome new 6 Cents stocking hats. 6 Cents really, they've got a lot of awesome new apparel too. You know, they're thought of as like one of the best hard bait companies in the market with some of those best paint jobs. They got some of the sweetest clothing too. So this is 2 different types of stocking hats, obviously. And then a giant bag of jigs. You know, I've done a lot of videos on this Divine hybrid jig, and the thing's not a freaking joke. I mean, I've caught some giant bass on them. And they're super, super versatile. You know, I love the stock skirts that are on them. I'm working with Casey on a couple new colors as well. But these are awesome, awesome jigs. So I got them in like a bunch of different colors, a bunch of different sizes, from 3/8, half, and 3/4 ounce. I love that 3/4 ounce size, and I've shown you in the jig video. I'll leave a link down below how I like to cut down and trim and the exact modifications I make on that 3/4 ounce for deep water, brush pile, and other cover fishing. It's the best I found in the market. There it is, 3/4 ounce right there. You know, but I got a bunch of green pumpkin and black and blue colors, a bunch of different variations, and I'll throw some of my own jig skirts on them too. And of course, new from 6th Sense this last year, he came out with this Swimbait jig head. So we got, this is a 3/4 ounce size and a 1 ounce size. The 1 ounce has a giant hook on it. It's made for like 6, 7, 8 inch swim baits. Perfect for those. They come with a super lifelike jig head with the screw lock on it and a extremely high quality hook. I just can't say enough great things about the innovative products that these guys keep coming out with. And he came out with like 12 new baits last year. It's like you don't know what's going to come out next. You think he's made everything possible, and then he just goes back and he comes up with something new and innovative, or he'll make like his lipless bait. I loved the Snatch. It's a great bait. I love the Snatch. But then he went back and he made this Quake bait, and it's like an even more refined bait that is just something that's not on the market right now, making that, you know, hybrid bait between a lipless and something that thumps even harder. Yeah, I just can't wait to see where things go with 6th Sense Lures. So thank you so much, Casey. I can't wait to put these to good use this weekend. All right, next package I'm totally stoked about. This is from Smashtech Lures, and I've used their baits for a while, and they got a couple baits that should just be money this weekend. So Smashtech has a bunch of different swim baits. I'm going to show you. Wow, they went all out. They sent a ton of different stuff here. So first off, this is what I'm super pumped about. This convict swim bait. This is a 7-inch, and let me take it out here and show it to you guys. 7-inch weedless swim bait. And so this thing is like, it's big and it's super natural. Really soft body, so it's got a big wide tail kick. I've caught some awesome fish on this bait and others like it, and it looks like they sent me that one. That's like Clear Lake Hitch right there. They sent me this one, which is olive shad, another awesome looking shad imitator. This guy, this is chartreuse shad. So again, that'll be a little bit better in some off-color water, but it is pretty translucent. And then more of the light hitch color. They also sent a bunch of these. They call these the Smashtech Junior. These are like they're kind of like a Kitech swim bait. And they sent me a whole bunch of different ones, which is great because, you know, the Kitechs, they're the mainstay on the market, but these will probably, you know, I can tell just by fielding them and by using them that they will last longer. And they still seem very lightly. They're really light, and they aren't an exact knockoff. They're definitely got a little bit different feel to them, different ribbed texture to them. They sent me a bunch of different shad type colors. Really awesome. They sent those to me. I appreciate that from everyone at Smashtech. Also, to throw these convict swim baits, a 7-inch 10-aught owner beast hook. Looks like they modified them actually by adding a little bit of lead wire to the bottom of it. I know that keels out, keel weights some of these weedless swim baits, makes them run perfect over the top of grass. So thank you so much from everyone at Smashtech. Really, this is a bunch of great stuff. These aren't going on the shelf. They're not going into storage. These are going on my rods for this weekend, going hog hunting. Can't wait to get them used. All right, this guy right here, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's from this place called Tackle Warehouse, that's what it's called. Tackle Warehouse. Alright, so typical Tackle Warehouse order. We got a bunch of plastic stuff in there. And I actually went ahead and ordered a bunch of stuff from Smashtech. So we got backups, and for Joe I'm fishing with this weekend, we got more Smashtech convicts. So we got the light hitch color, and this is the shad color. So we got 2 new packs of those. So we're loaded up, you know, we're ready. Those things will tear out. I'll use Mended on them to repair them. Good stuff if you ever have any type of soft swim bait. If it tears up, Mend It will actually melt the plastic back together so you can catch a few more fish on them. Got some more 10-aught owner beast hooks, weightless ones. So we are going to be fishing these really shallow, I think. That's what my hopes are. And really, these aren't just going to be this weekend. This is something I want to use. I love throwing big swim baits. You haven't seen a video with it yet, with me throwing big swim baits. I love throwing them. It's something I feel like I have a little bit of expertise in. Not a ton. It's something I need to work on a little bit more, but I also think I can help you guys catch more fish on swim baits moving forward this spring and all the way through the year. I'll show you what different swim baits I like to apply to our waters, especially some muddier waters, which I know a lot of you guys around the country have to deal with, which is not ideal for a swim bait. But anyways, we'll get to that later on. But also got some Bass Tricks paddle tails. This is the 7-inch size and Tennessee shad. So a nice big 7-inch side will go awesome on those 6-cent screw locks. And we also got the brand new 8-inch size, which is just a freaking monster hollow belly paddle tail swim bait. Can't wait to get this used, but this is obviously a really big bait, big fish bait, something that will go great on that 1-ounce 6-cent lures head. Can't wait to get those tied up. And last but not least, we got this dude. This is the Whopper Plopper 190. This video should go viral because there's a Whopper Plopper in it. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, this thing is freaking huge. So this is the biggest size Whopper Plopper. You know, the 130 size is an absolute killer, but I know guys look at that bait and they think it's too big and it's too stupid. It does look so stupid in the water, but they're like, how is that thing catch fish? It's too big, you know, it's something I don't really want to tie on, it's cumbersome. There's been times when I thought that bait's too small, so I went ahead and got this bigger size, and it comes with these giant treble hooks on it. These are just some Mickey Mouse type hooks. I know they're for muskies, so they're longer shank for a fish with a giant mouth. Those will be coming off right away. I'm going to put some Owner ST 36 hooks on there, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. But this tail is just giant. I can't wait to hear how loud this is in the water. And really, this big bait philosophy is something that you're going to be seeing more of with me moving forward. There's a lot of different stuff to touch on there that guys like Matt Peters and Matt Allen with Tactical Bassin have touched on. Just a bigger draw from fish. Even if it's 2-3 pound fish, just a bigger draw you'll get from that giant bait. Next one, from a place you probably also never heard of. It's called Walmart. Yeah, that's right. I had to go ahead and order this from Walmart. Special order because the Pier Fishing site was sold out. I think it's because these are super popular. But we got Abu Garcia fishing reel. I tell you what, I actually only own one reel that's not Abu Garcia. A lot of you guys have been asking for me to do a rod and reel arsenal video. I'll go ahead and do that now that I got some new rods and reels that I've been waiting to get for quite a while now. I went ahead and picked up the Abu Garcia Aura inshore reel. So the differences between this and the regular Aura, it does cost a little bit more. Oh, this is just freaking sweet. So the differences are, this has got a bigger gearbox on it. It's a 7:1 gear ratio. It's pretty in blue, and it holds a lot more line. So this is going to go on that soft swim bait setup, the big swim baits. You know, I don't like a big cumbersome round reel. I know that's necessary if you're going to go out and chuck a depths, 250 slide swimmer, any other 5 to 8 ounce bait all day long. But in a tournament situation, in a situation where I'm going to be throwing those baits for maybe 15 or 20 minutes at a time, I don't like to switch from a low profile reel over to big round reel, get used to that, switch right back over. It's just too cumbersome for me. But this reel has bigger gears on it, so it's going to be completely capable of doing that. And it's got a stronger drag on it, big power reel handle, and it holds a ton of line. So I'm going to be able to get that 65, 80 pound braid on there, which I'll be throwing with the weedless swimmers, and also a 25, 30 pound fluoro on there in mono and copolymer for the not weedless swimmers, the treble hook baits. Boom, we got 3 rods from Dobyns, all in the Fury series. You know, if you guys watch my channel, you'll notice every single rod I've used so far probably, and everything I've linked has been a Dobyns rod. I feel like they're great rods, and I feel like they make the perfect action rods in all of their different series. So whether you're looking for a $350 rod or like these are the Fury series, these are like $100 to $120, super affordable rods. They make great rods. So anyways, without further ado, I'll go through these one by one. And I know it's impossible. I'm not going to go ahead and show you their action or everything right now. I'll try to explain it to you the best I can. But these 3 are all what I would consider meat hammers. So parental discretion is advised. These 3 are not for the faint of heart. They're for the biggins. I hope we catch this weekend. First rod, I actually have this in the Champion series. I wanted to try it in the Fury series. This is the 765 flip. So this actually is a super versatile rod. You know, you can throw swim jigs with it. You can flip super heavy cover with it. I do about everything you can think of with it. You can throw a frog with it. You know, it's got a nice parabolic action, 7'6", 5 power. It's got a little bit slower, medium fast action. Awesome flip and stick. From there, we're gonna go to this guy. This is the 805 Flip Punch. Again, the Fury series, and it's got just a super stout action. I didn't have a dedicated punching rod, and this is gonna be it right here. You know, I had like a 7.9 rod that was pretty heavy, but it wasn't quite heavy enough to winch bass out of some of the stuff that I want to throw it in. But this is crazy. Like, this rod balances so far down. That's an 8-foot flipping stick right there, and it balances evenly. What is that, 3 inches above the reel seat? That's just unheard of for an 8-foot rod, and it doesn't have some giant butt section right there. I don't think this rod probably weighs 5 ounces. It's 8 foot long. Sweet rod. I encourage you to check that out. And then last but not least here, we got the 806 swim bait rod. So we got a full EVA foam handle on this. And once again, this rod is like a freaking broomstick, but it's super light and well balanced. So I can't wait to use this one. This is going to be the money stick when it comes to throwing braid with weedless swim baits in the grass, like I hope to do this weekend a whole bunch. Perfect for those 7-inch Smashtech convict swim baits with a owner beast hook. And it actually has a little bit more parabolic action than like the Dobyns 795 or the 807 swim bait rods. So it will load up a little better, which is going to make it awesome. Also, like I said, I don't throw a Depths 250 around all day, but there is times when I want to throw some big glide baits by Fish 30 Acre and Depths and some of these companies. This will throw a treble hook bait on fluorocarbon or mono or copoly. Just perfect, so I will use it for that as well. I'm super stoked to use these three 7'6" to 8-foot flipping sticks by Dobyns rods. Can't wait to get those wet. So that's all I got. Thanks a ton for sticking around if you did. Don't forget, we got a giveaway coming up next Tuesday. All you had to do was go back and comment on my last video since I was a fool and didn't catch any fish. Go back there, read the rules, comment, subscribe to Milliken Fishing, and you could win yourself some baits from this giveaway. I bought these baits for myself to use, but honestly, I want you guys to be able to share some of the same success, and hopefully by the time you're watching this, I've had some success on these baits that I actually purchased. You know, these unboxing videos aren't the freaking coolest thing for me, but I know a lot of guys like to see it, like to see the type of tackle. Leave a comment below on this one, let me know what you want to see moving forward. Hopefully, I'm catching some slaunches by the time you see this. But as always, thanks so much for watching. Let's blow this up in 2017. I got lots of exciting trips coming up. Ozark Lakes, where I'm at right now, and even more coming up. A lot of collaborations. Let me know what you want to see. Peace.